Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Red Dead Redemption. Now, it looks like we have a lot of quests here on the Marston Ranch. We've got Uncle, Jack, and Abigail all have things for us to do. But I figure before we actually do that, let's go ahead and take a look at the Marston family home. It's actually pretty nice, I have to say. So this is the kitchen. We've got Abigail here working her alchemy, trying to be a better cook. God help us. And there is a ladder. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Oh, the house has an attic with a chest. What is in the box? $23 Avatar Award unlocked. Oh, okay. That's cool. I had no idea. Change my avatar for my Xbox 360. Now, this is where the magic happens. I do like the big fireplace here in the Marston bedroom, though. It's pretty good. Now, this is where we save the game. It's also where we get all of our ammo. I mean, you can tell that John, I guess, invested the money that he got from Dutch's gang very well. Either that or he was working pretty hard afterward. I mean, got this huge fireplace. So it's a fireplace on both sides, which is awesome. Got a lot of books, which is interesting. Got the antler chandelier. It's awesome. So Jack got to grow up around a lot of these books, which is very cool. Here's the little dining room area. There was also a casual table if you just wanted to take your meals elsewhere. I assume this is where Uncle sleeps. And this must be Jack's room. Can we take anything from Jack's room? Aw. Still pretty awesome. And I don't know who these guys are. I would like to think authors that Jack admires. So there's that. I don't think there's anything else, though. It looked like the house had actually more on this side. Yes, it does. Let's go ahead and check that out. But look at the awesome life that John has helped build. You definitely see why he wanted to fight so hard to keep it. Yeah, it's another area. Oh, it's a little blacksmith shop. Huh. Mr. Marston is a man of many talents, as we've already seen. Got a gazebo over here. Yeah. Definitely worth fighting for. So I figure since we've already done a mission for Abigail and Jack, we will go ahead and do one for Uncle. And see what this guy has in store for us. He seems like such a hard worker. But I like to think, like, other than the general store and everything, this competes with the MacFarlane Ranch. For sure. I actually like that a lot better. By sweat and toil. And it looked like Uncle was catching a nap in the sun. Which is not necessarily a good idea.
Get up, old man.
I am up.
Get up!
Oh.
There's work need doing.
There, I'm up. Well, thank the good Lord you're back. Nothing worse for an old man than sleeping in the warm afternoon sun.
You want a long sleep, Uncle? That can be arranged. It'll cost me less than food.
You always was a hard and nasty man, John Marston.
You always was a useless, conniving thief. And where's them cattle? Did you take them to pasture?
It's coming around to that.
When exactly?
It's easy to pick on the elderly. It's easy, but it ain't dignified.
Come on, old man. Do this together.
Now, one thing I'm really looking forward to in Red Dead 2, if we get to see a young John Marston, is how Uncle showed up and became part of this little group. Move in position behind the herd.
Let's go!
Alright. Some more cattle moving. Let's see who's going to be better, Uncle or Jack in this.
You heard me or...
I would assume probably Jack.
All right, you stay front.
It's kind of that age-old question. What would you prefer? Would you prefer motivation or experience? Whoa.
Come on.
Smart
let's get
cow.
Out the pasture.
Went right through that little swivel gate. Now we're probably going to have some more rustlers show up.
Come on.
And we got the Evans repeater on our back, so I think we'll be in good shape. I wonder how big this entire ranch is. Like, if I could see, like, the property line. Probably along... Well, there is a fence. So I guess that would make sense. But we got a pasture out here. So maybe it's actually bigger than what we think it is.
Come on.
And there's no barbed wire or anything like that, so I guess Uncle would actually spend most of the time watching over the herd, as well as taking over any kind of errands. That was actually the thing. The death knell for the American cowboy, for the most part, at least as a huge lifestyle in the Old West, was the advent of the railroad and barbed wire. Because the railroad pretty much put the end to the Pony Express in a lot of different ways.
Whoa there.
And the railroad decided if towns lived or died. So if the railroad moved from a town, chances are, the town died. And the advent of barbed wire made the cowboys having to herd up cows and get them back on property lines and stuff, made it kind of not nearly as important as it once was. So a lot of ranch hands and people who did it as a profession were out of work.
Let's go.
So it was definitely the end of an era. Whoa! Uncle, what are you doing? Move in front of the herd to slow them. Oh no, they're going to get crushed. I did not know. Woo.
Slow down.
Okay. Well, at least that didn't happen. Decide whether to stay with the herd or stop the outlaws. How about both? Like, no one robs trains here but me. Okay, and... there we go.
Thank the Lord!
You folks okay?
I think we're safe. Thank you. I thought we were done for.
Just helping out. Now you take care.
I'll head back to the herd. Hopefully Uncle was able to get his bearings. See, all the cows are over there. They're in good shape. They didn't get crushed.
Come.
When will you listen to me, boy?
Shut it, old man. Come on. Let's get this herd moving again.
Hey there, straggler.
Whoa, whoa.
See, there was only one straggler. Made that work a whole lot better.
Yeah.
He's a tough old man.
Easy.
I gotta say that. He's lazy, but I don't know a whole lot of elderly folk who could take that kind of fall from a horse and still keep on keeping on. Probably over here near this tree. Excellent. Just gotta keep track of our investment.
You look after the herd. I'll ride back.
No thanks. You got your pound of flesh from me today.
Go.
And Uncle just said no. Anyone decides to rustle these, I
Let's
guess
go.
that's what's gonna happen. Alrighty. Well, we got some... We are literally where the buffalo roam, as the song goes. But we will ride back, and I guess we'll talk to Abigail. We'll just start knocking these missions out. It's actually kind of sad. I don't want to do that, but We will take care of Abigail, and then Jack, and then Uncle, in that order. I guess by levels of importance. Though Jack is, you know, if we could do Abigail's and Jack's at the same time, we would. Thank you, Leroy. Did not even say hello to you. Now, there is that stranger mission that we're about to pass by, but we are not going to it yet. I want to do that right before the final mission in the game. Okay, and bullet just whizzed by our head. That's how accidents happen, Jack. Old friends, new problems. Sounds like a rap album.
John, we got a telegram from some lady friend of yours, a Bonnie something or other. Something you ain't telling me?
Bonnie MacFarlane. She's a friend. Saved my life when I went after Bill and nearly got myself killed again.
Oh, and now you two's in the habit of sending each other letters. How very nice.
It weren't nothing like that. What's it say?
I don't know. I can't... Well, you know I can't read.
Give it here.
Oh yeah, Abigail's the one who can't read. Hey, Jack.
You read that thing out loud?
I ain't hiding nothing. Dear Mr. Marston, stop. Need corn sacks. Stop. Emergency. Stop. Weevils and moths ate entire county supply. Stop.
Ooh.
Can you help? Not
Stop.
exactly the most romantic request, now is it?
I guess not. She saved your life, you say?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then you're gonna have to help her and her family out. We've got a plentiful supply of corn sacks over near the silo. About the one thing Uncle didn't manage to have stolen while we was gone.
Okay.
Yeah, what we saved
Hurry
from the
back,
crows.
John. And John, what's she like?
You know. A little bit like you, I guess. She's a woman in a man's world.
Doesn't have nearly as impressive eyebrows as you, though. Get in the wagon.
John, wait! Maybe I should meet this MacFarlane woman.
Oh, Lord.
Well, come on then. Let's get going.
Get to the general store at MacFarlane's Ranch before time runs out. Well, this won't be awkward at all.
I don't think I can let you go off again without me.
Fair enough. I'm glad of the company. You only had to ask.
Ask? I was waiting for you to ask me.
I thought you'd want to keep an eye on the boy.
Oh, while you were off cavorting with cowgirls in the next county? I don't think so, John Marston. You only just got home. That Jack has seen enough of me for a lifetime. So, is she married? This Bonnie MacFarlane?
No,
What does she look like?
I don't know. Pretty normal, I suppose.
Normal? What? Normal like me?
No, normal as in 2 eyes, mouth, nose, that kind of normal. Besides, ain't no woman fine as you.
A little flattery. Now we're finally getting somewhere.
If you find yourself in a hole, the first thing to do is stop digging.
Another pearl of wisdom from John Marston. I sure do miss those.
I never took you for the jealous type, Abigail.
I ain't jealous so much as curious.
You heard what she wrote. It's just some corn. She saved my life, and she was decent enough to me, so I owe her this much at least.
Hey, we've just rolled through Thieves' Landing.
How did she save your life anyway?
She found me half dead on the side of the road and took me to the doctor. Most folks would have left me there.
Half dead from what?
Bill didn't take so kindly to me visiting unannounced.
Bill never did like surprises. How was he?
Same as he was when we left. Angry and dumb. Taking his revenge out on the world. People down there was really scared of him.
Of Bill? You gotta be kidding me. He was only frightening if he was afraid of dumb fools.
Bill weren't so bad, but when Dutch went crazy, Bill took it hard.
For a while, we all thought we'd found something right. A better way to live, but it was just a lie. So you saw before they did.
Maybe. But they was still kind of a family.
A family that left you for dead. You knew the truth, John, and they hated you for it.
Well, we left them for dead, too. A little bit more accurately.
Where did they take you?
Who?
Those government bastards. Where did they hold you and Jack?
I ain't sure. They kept their eyes covered there and back. Can't have been too far from here, though.
They treat you right?
It ain't the first time I've had a gun to my head, John. You're forgetting your marriage proposal.
Very fun.
Yowza.
No, they learned pretty quick what would happen if they laid a finger on me.
Oh, there's the general store. Just had to.
You came. Thank you so much. We lost the entire harvest.
Miss MacFarlane, I'd like you to meet my wife, Abigail.
Oh, ain't you quite the gentleman all of a sudden?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Marston.
Likewise. Thank you for saving my husband's life. And for teaching the miserable goats manners, among other things.
I didn't teach him anything. I know better than to try to change a man. You should meet my father.
Oh, people can change, Miss MacFarlane. John and I have to believe that more than anybody.
This is a decent first harvest for you, John. You should be proud. That's good land you got there.
How are you feeling, Mrs. Marston? From what your husband told me, it must have been awful for you.
I've been through worse, and I knew he'd be back before too long. He can't cook a meal to save his life.
Abigail, in my darkest hours, when I was most homesick, just the thought of one of your rat meat stews kept me pushing forward.
Well, about as amusing as a weeping saddle sore, ain't he, Miss MacFarlane? If you're gonna start yammering about women's work, John, I'd say you might be in the wrong company.
I'd say so, too.
I never felt so outnumbered.
There you go. You're in enemy territory, John. Well, that went a lot better than expected. And off they go, and you're about to see something interesting with Bonnie here. Just that, what could have been.
Ma'am?
Alright, now back to the ranch. If you guys hear barking in the background, I apologize. It's my dogs.
So that was the famous Bonnie.
That was her, all right.
She's pretty.
She's normal, like I said.
Well, you always wanted to be a rancher. I'd have thought she'd be just your thing. The perfect rancher's wife, if I ever saw one.
I already got a rancher's wife.
I'm only teasing. I like her, and I'm glad she saved your life. Most of the time, anyway.
The MacFarlanes are good people.
She did blush better than a shepherd's sunset when she saw you, though.
I have that effect on women.
You've clearly had one too many blows to the head.
You ain't wrong about that, Mrs. Marston.
Thank Leroy for that.
That's not a ranch they got there.
That'll be us someday. As soon as we get back on our feet.
I don't know, John. How many times can we start again? An outlaw and a working girl. We ain't exactly farmers.
We are now. Forget that life. It's over.
Do you really believe that?
We have to. It's the only way we'll ever have a future.
The life we led, that doesn't go away. It's never over. You think those government men are just gonna leave us alone now?
The old gang's dead. I did what they asked.
And that's it? A life of crime forgiven?
We're back together, ain't we?
Until they decide you owe them something else.
Sometimes I think I was the stupid one for believing I could get out. Maybe Dutch, Bill, and Javier were just being honest with themselves.
You ain't perfect, John, and I sure ain't. But you're better than they are, than they were.
Maybe we can't change. But we gotta try, for Jack's sake. Even if we have to start again 100 times. It's better than going back to what we were.
Yeah, they're the only ones with a kid in the equation.
How's Jack doing?
Angry, upset. He's been through a lot.
I hope he's gonna be all right.
It's gonna take time. For a while, his world was safe, normal even. Then it got turned upside down again.
He ain't saying much about it.
I've tried to talk to him, but how do you explain any of this? What do you say when he asks about Uncle Bill and Uncle Dutch? They were family when he was a little boy.
He hides away in those books of his.
Wouldn't you? It ain't like the real world's done him many favors. He's just been kidnapped. He grew up with the gang. That's no life for a boy.
We did our best to protect him.
Come on, John. He saw things no boy could see.
Well, now we got a chance to make it right.
It's like the Marston family mantra.
We did good today, John. I guess I better go fix us something to eat.
John's like, what'd I do to deserve that? Thought you said we did good work today. And you notice that we don't actually we didn't get any money from that. So we kind of did it pro bono for Bonnie's sake, which is good. Good guy Marston. Now it looks like Jack, we may have to do his quest a little bit later. Let's see if we have enough time in this episode to take care of another mission for Uncle. And he's actually up there next to the stranger mission. That's interesting. What's he doing up there? He's got himself a telescope? A continual feast, and you saw the stranger there. We'll have a chat. Promise.
What are you looking at, old man?
There's some Mustangs and some such out there beyond that ridge. Wondering if it was worth getting you and going around some of them up.
Fair enough. We're nearly out of money. Ranch is in turmoil. We may not make it through the winter. What could we possibly want with some good quality horses? Come on.
That tone of voice ain't so becoming on you. Makes you seem all pent up and angry like some Blackwater would-be business tycoon with a bad case of hemorrhoids.
I'll give you a bad case of someone just shot me in the head if you don't hurry up.
So much salt.
Are you gonna mount up, kid?
I don't know. Are you, Uncle? I got Leroy. What do you got?
All right,
Okay.
let's get after him.
Company Uncle. Yeah, we might make it a little bit of a long episode today, guys. No worries.
Why you gotta act so biggity all the damn time? What happened to
What were you gonna do? Just look at them horses all day?
Well, God forbid I'd do anything around here without checking with His Royal Highness first.
Yeah, you're real good at watching. That's about all you're good for, apart from bending your elbow.
I can't do right for doing wrong. You're an ungrateful bastard, you know. I did my best when you was gone.
Your best is like anybody else's worst.
Come on, I'm getting old. I gotta start taking things easy.
You've been taking things easy for 40 years.
Get up now.
Well, practice makes perfect, I guess.
Look,
Use your lasso to capture a wild horse. Ooh, I like that white one right there.
Hey,
Yo! Okay, come on. I like it.
relax.
Got an awesome coloring to him.
I got you now.
lean into it.
Come on, John, you can do it. You got your rancher clothes on.
Calm down now.
That's a feisty
Probably a whole lot better without your eye patch, too.
Show it who's boss.
Ooh, what you doing?
There you go.
Get back on your horse.
Whoa there.
Oh, look at Leroy. He's just like, no.
I got this one for you.
I can't believe you betrayed me.
Get after
You really
another
ain't
one.
helping.
Lasso another wild horse. Okay, I guess we're grabbing one each. Alright, I'm going, Uncle. Calm your jets. Oh man, the herd
Come on.
hustled over here, didn't they? They saw Leroy and they're like, I'm not dealing with any of that. Which one? Which one? That one's got a good color on him. Yep, I know, Leroy. He's like right in front of me.
Come on,
Really?
Come on, come on. Come on. Come on, nearly got
There
it.
we go. Oh, this one's got some fight.
Oh, shit.
And we're right next to the ranch at least, so it'll be a quick turn in, hopefully, if it's just these two.
It's all right.
Come on.
Almost got it.
Oh, he's got the Simba marking on the forehead.
Careful! That's a fight!
Behave. There you go. Now, how many are we doing here, Uncle?
Stop talking, damn it.
Lasso another one?
Shut up.
Alright. Are we trying to get the entire herd? I mean, stranger things have happened, and man, those horses gained some ground fast. It's starting to get nighttime out, too. And how about that one? That one's got some awesome coloring to him. Oh, we had a friend.
Relax now. Relax now.
Now, we may get the entire herd here. Who knows? I hope Uncle's got a lot of rope.
I got you.
This is kind of your endurance test. Hope you paid attention to the horse breaking mission, because now this is what you're going to be doing. It's a marathon.
Whoa there.
Getting a little seasick watching this.
Oh, this ain't good.
Come on. Oh, I bet that horse doesn't like his mane being pulled like that.
Easy.
That's one of the quickest ways to take a horse off.
That's better.
There we are.
Get off of there, will you?
Join Uncle at Beecher's Hope.
I
Awesome.
think that's enough for now.
Okay, come here, Leroy.
Let's get him back to the ranch.
Come on, Leroy. There you go. He's like, no, I'm going to make you work
Let's
for
go.
it. So we'll just ride and try and head Uncle off, I guess. He's making some good time.
That weren't half bad for a couple of old faces.
I learned a few things while I was away.
Anything you wanted to know, you only had to ask.
You? What the hell do you know about any of this?
I was a rancher myself back in the day.
Firstly, I don't believe you. And secondly, if you was, why have you been hiding it all these years?
You act like I never do anything. I do plenty.
You're asleep half the day, and the other half you're so drunk you couldn't hit the ground with your hat in 3 throws.
I taught you a few things, John Marston.
Like how to steal beer when the bartender's not looking, and piss without taking down your pants.
All useful skills, partner.
There you go.
Fine as cream gravy. It sure will be nice to have some money in our pocket.
Any money we make's going straight back into this ranch, not down your gullet.
Oh, come on. I ain't working for free here.
You ain't working at all. That's the problem, old man.
What about today? And all them cattle I herded. I'm always sucking hind tit around here.
You got food in your belly, ain't you? A roof over your head?
You're so tight.
Make sure there's enough fresh hay. We need to keep them strong.
All right. Damn, a little gratitude wouldn't kill you.
Just a
Not
little.
a bad day's work.
Oh, $100 worth of revenue.
Let's go.
Not bad. Alright guys, well, we will go ahead and end the episode here. New items are now available for purchase from the store, so we can get these courses that we didn't have before. And next episode, we'll go talk to Jack and see how he's doing. Hope you all have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.